Breaking news! The House of Reps asked Tinubu government to immediately suspend the controversial Samoa agreement. Welcome back everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys are doing well. So my people, the truth is gradually coming out about this Samoa agreement. So a few days ago, that this news that came out about Nigeria government signing the Samoa agreement, and in there is something we saw, which is gender equality, which connected to LGBTQ. But at the end of the day, Nigeria government came out and denied it, that the agreement that already signed, which is Samoa agreement, does not connect to anything LGBTQ. So at the end of the day, they even threatened some media house that published that news. But today, my people, the House of Rep asked Tinubu government to immediately suspend that controversial Samoa agreement. So now Nigerians are asking if there's nothing suspicious about this Samoa agreement. So why is House of Representatives asking Tinubu government to immediately suspend it? Like, what is going on, my people? What is going on? So let me allow you guys so that you can watch this video and hear everything they said in this particular video.
My highly respected colleagues, my name is Aliyu Sani Madaki, and I represent the Alafiro constituency of Kano State. The motion reads, alleged controversial Samoa partnership agreement by the federal government. The House notes that on June 28, 2024, the federal government signed what is known as the Samoa Agreement with the European Union, EU, to boost food security and inclusive economic development, among other vital areas. Concerned that the agreement allegedly has some clauses that compel underdeveloped and developing nations to support lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender LGBT community as condition for getting financial and other support from advanced societies. Also concerned that Article 97 of the alleged agreement, which states no treaty, convention, agreement, or arrangement of any kind between one or more member states of European Union or one or more member states of OACPS members shall impede the implementation of this agreement, is seen as supremacy clause and thus violate Nigeria's sovereignty. Worried that other articles, especially Article 2.5, 29.5, 36.2, and Article 88 in the Samoa Agreement that was signed by the federal government may be inimical to the interests of Nigeria as a country and the values of our people as a whole. More so, it does not contain a reservation clause. Aware that Article 2.5 states that all parties systematically promote a gender perspective and ensure that gender equality is mainstream across all countries. Also worried that the phrase gender equality, as reported, is a Trojan horse for deceptively bringing in all sorts of immorality to our country, as gender no longer means sexes, male and female, as traditionally understood. It now includes homosexualism, lesbianism, transgenderism, and animalism. Further worried that the signing of such an agreement with the aforementioned clauses, if true, violate our sovereignty and is a clear contravention of Section 12(1) of 99 Constitution as amended. The federal government may have signed the agreement without exhaustive consultation and consideration for possible long-term consequences. Resolve to call on the federal government to suspend the implementation of the Samoa Agreement until all controversial clauses are clearly defined, to make sure that they do not violate any law in Nigeria. Mandate the Committee on National Planning and Economic Development, Justice, Treaties, Protocols, and Agreement to interface with the relevant agencies to resolve all gray areas in the agreement and report back to the House within 4 weeks. I so submit, Mr. Speaker.
Tagali Mustafa Tijani, representing Albasuga, Jingi Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have amendment and a reply to the House Leader. The first amendment, Mr. Speaker, is the need for Nigerian government to unsign and withdraw from the unpopular Samoa Agreement, and the need for the government to refrain from engaging in any such treaties that contravene the people's culture, religion, and unethical morals. Mr. Speaker, this is the amendment. Mr. Speaker, agreement upon agreement has been signed by Nigeria in order to improve the Nigerian economy. But Mr. Speaker, everybody knows that instead for the economy to progress, it's now retrogressing like a wildfire. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, we urge and we tell everybody, no matter how much money Nigeria is going to get from this thing, the handlers of the current economy could not fix the economy. Therefore, this should be rejected in totality. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, my dear colleagues, for yielding the floor to me. My name is Kingsley Chinda. I represent Tobiapo Federal Constituency. I'm an Ikwere man from River State. My dear colleagues, this motion is one that is investigative. Because it's an investigative motion, I will even caution that we should not be judgmental in our argument. But clearly, where the federal government is going into an agreement, by the provisions of Section 12 of the Constitution, the Parliament ought to be carried along. And if the Parliament had been carried along, these arguments, even from our people that we speak for, would not have been there, because Nigerians would have been better informed. The problem is that of lack of information. And as a Parliament, all we are saying is that we want to be satisfied that what the executive has told Nigerians is actually the true position of the facts. That's all we're asking for. At this stage, we are not condemning or accepting whether LGBT is in the contract or not. But we want to know, we want to confirm, and we want to affirm. So I would therefore pray that at this stage, we all support the motion and allow this investigation to go on. When we get the report of the investigation, we can then carry out a full debate on the outcome. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
My people, wonder they say shall never end. So some few people gathered and signed this document without our House of Representatives knowing anything about it. Wow, what a country. What a funny country. So who is these people that signed this document? If the House of Representatives don't know anything about it, like who and who signed it, my people, and for what purpose? One day they'll go say this Nigeria, even them themselves, they will not even know, honestly. So my people, that is it. I would love you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about what House of Reps said here? And also, please, if today is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it, my people. So thank you everyone for sharing my video. I truly appreciate you all. I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Goodbye for now, my people.